Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Jacksonville. McQuint Allen to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver. Soka, hot. Here we go, sir.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Lisa 24. Hey, Kim. Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go, sir.
We're going for this. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Incomplete.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Warren. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1-yard line.
26. Hey, 88. Jump out. Hey, take 20. Hey, 88.
Here's Rodgers. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, Phil.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. This driver's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Hey, Ron.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Complete out to the right. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Hold them there on the stop.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And he cuts it back right. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Little Tex on the extra points. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
319.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Number 50. Back north. Hey, take 26. Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting anytime.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbeck. Third down here. Need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. They're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Pretty even match in this first half. You just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
The Jaguars make it their first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Decent 24.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Here's Etienne on first down. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
He's tackled at
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out.
pick up a 6.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey, run! Son, it's a hunt!
On play action now, Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Able to find Strange here. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go play action. Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Rip!
The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready, set!
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Soko, some hunt. Here we go, son.
Clyde setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And to the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Jaguars 7.
short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This is Allen to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Lawrence looking to throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And it's going to be second down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Hey.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up fourth and long.
Fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
All right, let's go. Phil.
He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. To throw is Rodgers. Metcalf working that right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
319. Hey, 88. 319.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Jaguars take over first and 10
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, run!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Well, right side, caught by Thomas. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
On the coverage.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down.
In a 2nd and inches into 4th and 12. That's exactly what you were tired of.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Red on red.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So 21 yards and the 1st. What a call to go for it there on 4.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go! Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Completes another one to Thomas. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the 2nd half with some needed points. Ryan Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Rodgers from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. And cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
And the Steelers 1st down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. enough to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
26, 319. 319.
To throw, Rodgers. Pass taken in by Ryermuth. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Johnson up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Going deep here for the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Steelers making a 9-point advantage. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good for
I don't know, I just saw no safety help, so I gave him a chance.
Jaguars 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Tootin now on the return. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger. Jack. Go. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Hey, go.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stops just shy, though, of getting that first down.
Brings up 3rd and
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars got to score in a hurry. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey. This one's on.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
a gain of 10 yards.
Gun.
And the Jaguars
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
brings up 2nd
Hey,
and
let's go.
20 at the 23-yard
Hey, circle,
line.
11.
Lawrence working from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40.
Bye-bye. See ya.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
It's the opening game of the year here again. The opening game last year too, right?
Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Throwing from the outset is Penix. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Looking to throw, Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll go deep down the middle. He's got him in, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And looking to throw, Penix. And this will be incomplete.
Anderson wasn't trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
2nd and 10. To the air, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
To throw again is Penix. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They'll throw with Penix. A complete to Drake London. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space. Here's Penix. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Penix. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Easy. No. Screen idea.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. No score after one on EA Sports.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
50. Hey, you block over here. No. Yeah, there. 258. 258.
Now Rodgers. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jalen Walker. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Next one. Jump out. 50.
Now it's Rodgers. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their
They'll be opened up against Kirk Cousins here.
How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A play fake. Now Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 28. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 14 yards there. A Falcon first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball
Why did
game.
he sit there, dude? He went out of bounds. Why wasn't the clock stopped? The clock starts ticking again? Like, what the fuck? It's so weird. The clock is stopped and then it suddenly starts again. Like
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Why did the clock run that when he went out of bounds? I don't understand.
Right back to Pitts again. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Back to the ground with Robinson. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Well, anytime down here in the red zone that you can get a running back going lateral to the line of scrimmage, that's a plus for the defense. We all hear about the offensive guys saying, get north and south, get upfield. They didn't allow it at all on that play.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. He'll try to do it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts.
I should have booped them there, man. Instead of
And the
kicking
Falcons
back on
take a
that play.
chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that will bring up second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Rodgers again now. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's one. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You block over here.
Throwing is Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
It's some fruity. That's just you hear someone eating.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. They'll drop the throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation.
They called that timeout confidence from defense.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard. You hit the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
58. Take 30.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
good contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Boswell good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked in each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner.
Wow, his sack with the three-man rush. That's
like the O-line was run blocking.
good line.
They opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Looking for London on the out route complete.
Tick tock, though. Clock is Martha's turn.
Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
Got to get 2 scores
This
plus
is
stop
the
me.
National Football League on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Penix working out of the gun here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And this one too low.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And looking to throw, Penix. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London from 13 yards out. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an
Yeah,
answer?
because that field goal last game, dude, the field goal looms large. He allowed an easy field goal in the first half. It's a big difference in the game. This just makes it easier for me to score. It's not smart.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recovering.
I mean, I'd rather he pin me deep. I'm glad he did that for pinning me deep.
Because You're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pass complete to Austin on the comeback route. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And bulldozing his way through. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
And this is caught.
That's to do it. 3 touchdowns for Metcalf.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early.
Made sure to get it out in front of him there.
Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys
Didn't want to mess around and keep him in the game with a field goal. You know what I mean?
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw with Penix. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys are struggling to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
To the air, Penix. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. So it's a win here for the Steelers. Now, we've said it so many times in the past, but it was Aaron Rodgers, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, he was just on target all afternoon with 3 touchdown passes. They couldn't find a way to stop him, and ultimately, he guided them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay,
That's the
Wisconsin.
first preseason game after
Two
Steelers.
teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Green Bay. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
No gain on the play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Down.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Blue 32.
The man in motion is Watson.
Set.
2nd down throw for Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Reed.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. This one is complete along the sideline. Very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, But how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So anytime an offense
Anytime you
field
can
after settling for three,
kick
you always
off
have to take the good with the
and
bad. In
or
order to get
first
down
is
there in
good.
field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Ready up. Smash. Ready, red.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds from up past the 35.
16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Complete to Jaden Reed. 10 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
26. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway.
Get 300! Get 300!
First down for Aaron. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20s. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the ground is Jalen Warren. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look at the 8.
Again, and here's Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Jump out!
On 3rd down, Rodgers. Out to his right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. With more from Lambeau
That
Field.
was horrible, man.
Here
Oh my
comes
God.
Boswell to try a field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2.
It's not as accurate as you think. Like, as long as you're within that, you know what I mean, that tier, it's fine. You don't have to be, like, exactly
And this is
top,
what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the set. Come on, set. 52 blue. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
On 1st down, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at
Ready.
the 36-yard line.
Love to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver.
Yeah, the Steelers 2 interceptions on 2 field goals.
Set, set, hut.
On play action, Love. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd.
I'm going to ask you about getting the ball back, maybe. That's why I call it timeouts. And slow their momentum down.
On the ready. Set, hut. 33, yellow. Ready?
Here's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
The 19-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Set.
Here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Down. Hut, hut.
Back to the air, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Love. Dobbs open left side. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Okay, right.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. And he gets to the outside and takes it.
Dude, I knew that too, but I didn't cover it good enough.
Touchdown, Packers.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
26.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That pass, right side, Valdez-Scantling. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
From the gun, Rodgers. That's out wide to one. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 10 more on that block. Just enough for another 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried to shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 1st grab for Metcalf. Good for the 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Again, it's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers move out front. It's 9-7.
So chances are, I don't think this field goal is going to ultimately decide the outcome of the game. But I promise you, Mike, they got a couple seconds here to defend. They'll kick this ball off. But when they run into that tunnel for halftime, going in with the lead, there's going to be some guys feeling pretty good about their chances coming out of the break.
And he's going to finally be ushered out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm pretty good about the lead. It feels pretty good to have the lead on the road. It's a tough game, tough environment.
Ready.
Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Plus, if I could manage to score here, I go up 2 scores, so it's good.
Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
This is kind of a dumb move because
And they'll send this one away.
assuming I get it, I have an easier time to score, plus momentum.
Of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
A run up the middle with Warren. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Entering Cooper. They're on the 10. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Look at the 8.
To throw is Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. On the ground, it's Johnson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Entering Cooper. They're on the 10. 2 yards on the pickup. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Look at the 8. Yeah, this.
Here's Rodgers. This one complete to Washington. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. On the move left. That is caught. What a job on the screen.
Yeah, I saw him breaking inside and no one there.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Great read, man.
It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals.
Yeah, I just kept kicking. I couldn't keep
Big
kicking
boost
field
for this
goals, you know.
offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey,
Almost
finish any of these
again,
drives.
dude, but I saw him and luckily he broke the right way.
Start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the
Pretty good on those returns, you know. I meant to mix it up, but I was on autopilot a little bit.
Ready, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Luck. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but they don't protect.
Well, now these 2 scores, so that, that extra field goal he gave up.
And they'll try to convert it on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Red, let's go. Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Forced to his right. Open is Kraft. He's got it.
Well, that's tough, but I wish I would have got somebody rush out on instead of standing around. No one was open, and if you wait that long, I wanted someone to go chase him for too long.
So we are
But now he's got 4 minutes left in
we'll
his
return
2
with more
scores,
after
so
this. This is the
he's in a
NFL
bit of trouble
on
here.
EA Sports.
Well, I mean, he's still got plenty of time, but his defense has been stout, though. It's been hard
First
to
and
move
10
the
now
ball,
from the
so
36.
he's got to get in the end zone.
Ready?
Throwing is Love. Rolling right. Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo
If he
Dobbs.
can get in the end zone, he's got a good
And
chance
it'll bring
to
up
stop him.
second down.
Ready?
This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside.
I want him to take as long as possible. Don't give it
This
to
time
him
they've
easily.
hooked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Here we chop. 7 yellow. 22.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
We go play action with Love. Good coverage there in the end zone.
Better not give him that. There was too much
He
traffic.
separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
From the gun, it's Love. And he can't get away. Down
Let's
he
back
goes.
up
That's
to
the
that
16.
fucking 9 dudes
That's
back
a
with
big
the
time play. It felt like they really needed
kick the
it,
field
Mike.
goal
That was a
actually
drive
stay
where
in the
the
game.
offense seemed to
If
be
he
in
doesn't get
complete
this, he's
control.
done.
Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
This is Carter 2. And he will score. Game on. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, they
I should have dropped back there, man, but I thought just 2 sacks in a row is hard to get, so I definitely should have dropped back on that play.
Well, Mike, at the very
But I didn't
least,
want to
they
give
give
him all day to
themselves a
pick me
chance.
apart either.
Get a stop,
I've got to score to stay ahead because
for a chance to go
his
down
defense
and
has been
really
stout,
make this
so
one
it's not an easy task.
extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Packers 14.
You know, you hope he does this because it makes it easier to score.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Pittsburgh.
Hey, you block over here.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Second and 10.
Rodgers to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Open man is Valdez-Scantling. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Rodgers should throw for it on fourth down. We'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Oko over here. Right on it. 319.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back, and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. Unfortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Rodgers going up top again. That one, take it in.
He saw it too late, man.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I thought that might be wide open the way he's been playing.
And that's exactly how you
I needed a
stress all
touchdown.
week,
Another
finishing
field goal
the
wasn't
game.
going to slice
Get the
it.
ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
He read it a split second too late, dude. 1 second earlier, he could have stopped it, but he saw it too late.
Extra point here to maybe salt this one away. It's up and through. And the Steelers will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9.
I knew the importance of the touchdown there. I couldn't settle for a field goal, otherwise, you know, the way the game was going, I felt like I needed a touchdown to really secure the victory.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Down. Yellow.
The man in motion is Watson. On first down, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds.
He's going to try to score really quick and get the onside kick. You know what he's going
Over the
to do.
100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Love. It's complete to Watson. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90
But,
seconds.
you know, I'm glad he's not a quitter who just quit the game. At least he's fighting to the last second.
On the ready.
Here's second down. Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up.
I like to mix up the blitz, you know. You mostly drop them back, but then you throw in a blitz, and because they're not in match protection, you're mostly dropping back. And he's got everyone going out, nobody blocking. So Watt can essentially come straight in.
Black 40, strikers, 3-3, ready.
Here's Jacobs.
I mean, yeah, you could run the ball up the middle on 3rd and 15, but so your own spot all you want.
Fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. That's going to be caught. And he's
Up to the top. It's taking too long, man.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. Next time out for Green Bay will be their 2nd. We'll stop him with a little over 30 left in the game.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Come on, set.
Back to throw is Love. In trouble, and down he goes. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Ready.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. This one, up top for Dobbs. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly.
Good win, dude. Good decisive win. He fell to the last second, and my defense just batted it down safely. Nice play, Joey Porter. Good win.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens.
Oh, the arch-rival Baltimore Ravens.
It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. He's to the 10. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down.
Just like real life, man. Steelers can't stop Henry.
Opening drive, knocking on the door, first and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly.
Real life, man. Steelers can't stop Henry, but they won last year. They beat Baltimore for the division in game 2, man. Rodgers threw to Calvin Austin to win the division. Well, then they each missed a field goal for a dramatic ending, but the game winner was really Calvin Austin's touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
What the hell? I've never seen that before. Never seen offensive pass interference before in this game.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and long.
Makes it third and 14.
On the shotgun, it's Aaron. That's complete. Calvin Austin. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That's out wide to Lawrence.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down. Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
39-yard line.
Hey, 88, 88, 88.
Yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, 626.
Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
First and 10. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Rodgers now. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. And the Steelers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
58. 50.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Big strides. Look at him go. And what an effort after the catch.
Seems like that's good. I'll get the ball back. I mean, I'd rather have an interception or something, but at least he scored quick and left me a lot of time.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball Going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
26.
First down for Aaron. He'll get that one to Valdez-Scantling. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Rodgers. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. He finds Austin with the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Warren. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. He was a yard short of that first down. And Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Throwing Rodgers. This one complete to Washington.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's third down and a few inches. To throw is Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over.
Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. That one is good. And the Steelers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That pass caught right side, Valdez-Scantling. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are back within a point. It's 14-13.
It's like a typical Steelers-Ravens game, 1-point difference.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Steelers.
Here's Rodgers. The cat reels it in on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
319!
Again, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And that's a first down.
I can't believe that move worked. I thought I'm going to cut inside, but I didn't expect it to work.
To really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Warren. Not much happening there. Just a short game. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
One more time with Warren. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
14.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Whoa! And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to the 25.
It's a gain of 11.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Want to quit?
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Right, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's into the end zone.
No, I didn't want to give that up that quick, dude.
Touchdown, Ravens.
I thought he was going to run, but I chose the wrong path.
A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
The Steelers-Ravens tied game in the fourth.
Everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Still, Steelers kind of took the game over after the opening drive, man.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, it's Aaron. Metcalf with the grab. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. That's a Steeler first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Second and 7.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Now Rodgers. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have the first down.
I was going to call a timeout, but when I saw him running around like that, I thought, maybe I'll go fight it. Running around like that.
Short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play,
I think I can actually just run the clock out and kick a field goal now, right? Game over, dude.
Plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
They'll come up for second and 9. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Brings up third and
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. Third and 1. Here's Gainwell. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
a loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Jump out!
Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This a potential game winner. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot.
The veteran doesn't get ice nerves. I decided to kick the field goal because he has no timeout in 20 seconds, so it'll be hard for him. Instead of going for it and not getting it.
And it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Ooh, it's a nail biter, a nail biter.
They kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And it's left side and caught by Powell. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. That's 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. There's the veteran tight end.
Oh, that'll do it there, dude. That should do a good game, man.
So this
Woo! Nail biter.
They took this one down to the wire. Late field
I
goal.
thought I might lose, man. The way he opened up the game and went right down the field, and it was a tough game.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific
Good
team
Baltimore
behind the scenes,
Ravens,
I'm Mike Tirico.
Steelers
If you're watching the
matchup.
NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.
It might have been an Xbox player, because look, he doesn't have a PS5 symbol. It's a different symbol. Moving on up the rankings. 12-5, pretty good, man. Hey, you know what? We got Ghosts of Yote, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be playing some Ghosts of Yote later. Tune on in to enjoy.